A Screenwriter/Playwright Guide. Chapter 1. A Screenwriting Guide. Screenwriting Info. First of all, 90% of the movies out there are developed and written by the people who make them. Very few freelance, so-called spec scripts ever get produced, but if you write a good one, it could land you a writing job in the business. Start off by writing short query letters to literary agents who handle screenplays describing your story in one page. Literary agents are constantly bombarded with query letters from everyone and their mothers because there are so few of them and so many people out there who think they've got the next big blockbuster hit. Most agents manage a dozen or so writers, and they probably got them through connections in the business, either schmoozing connections or quite often either a professional writer from a related media field or someone who works in the business in a job other than writing. The truth is that you could be the world's greatest writer and no one will give you the time of day because they can't be bothered searching through all the query letters they get trying to find that one diamond in the rough. In the unlikely event that you manage to dazzle an agent with your query letter, he will ask you to send him the screenplay and take it from there. Some agents will look at your screenplay if you pay a $500 or so fee to get it critiqued by a reputable professional beforehand and he or she gives it a high rating. Other than that, it's largely a waste of time and postage. You can find ads for these so-called professional readers in the entertainment trade newspapers and magazines in Los Angeles and New York. Secondly, though most studios and movie production companies will not consider unagented scripts, some will if you sign a release form releasing them from all liability should you accuse them of stealing your idea at some point in the future. Get the book, The Hollywood Creative Directory, look at the titles of the movies the different production companies make and send the appropriate ones your query letter. Thirdly, you might try to contact the so-called celebrities who could play the lead role for your main character. For example, if you write a romantic comedy, you might try to contact some of the movie stars who are known for those type of roles. If they like your script, you're in business. Get their addresses by buying one of the celebrity address books profiled in this book or going to celebrity directory websites. Fourthly, there are lots of screenplay contests out there. Some are scandalous, charging up to $100 to enter. Since virtually every second person in Hollywood thinks they can write a screenplay, there's a large cottage industry around this field with scam artists abound, particularly the people who offer to critique your screenplay and others who offer workshops, etc., claiming to be able to put you in contact with managers and producers for a fee. The only sensible way to give yourself any kind of shot is to get a job in a studio or at an agency and make friends with the insiders, then show them your script. The WGA, WGA.org, has specific terms and minimal fees for writers' services such as the following. A story is literary or dramatic material indicating the characterization of the principal characters and containing sequence and action. It typically runs 10 to 20 pages. A treatment is an adaptation of a book, short story, play or other literary work in a form suitable as the basis for a screenplay. It is basically a story adapted from another work. A first draft screenplay refers to the first complete draft of a script with individual scenes in continuity and with full dialogue. A rewrite is a revision to a screenplay that involves significant changes in plot, storyline, or interrelationship of characters. A polish is a revision to a screenplay that is not as involved as a rewrite. It is considered to be about half the work of a rewrite. The WGA has rules about writing fees. Fees to contribute to health and pension funds a screenplay or buyer must pay on behalf of WGA writers, and also residuals or reuse payments when the film appears in other formats like video, DVD and on TV. Pension and health payments generally run about 12.5% of the writer's fee. The contracted writing fee is paid over the time period the work is written. How it is broken down is individually negotiated, but there are certain standard protocols as follows. Half of the money for each step is paid when the step is started and half is paid on delivery. The writing period for a first draft screenplay is generally 8 to 10 weeks. It is assumed that the writer will be working on it full-time in that time period. A rewrite is 6 to 8 weeks long. Polishes are 2 to 4 weeks long. In between these stages, the movie producers have reading periods up to 4 weeks long where they read the product and suggest changes. There are 3 basic types of writing credit given to screenwriters. Story by, who the original story was written by, which is not in screenplay form such as a novel or short story. Screenplay by, who the screenplay was written by if it was adapted from another work and the screenwriter is different from the writer of the original story. Written by, if the story and the screenplay are written by the same writer. Beyond all this, in order to qualify for WGA membership plus pension benefits, you have to earn X amount of points according to their credit system for everything that you write and sell. TV writer info. It's just as hard to break into TV writing as it is to sell a movie screenplay, both because all the insiders already have their own ideas they're trying to pitch and thousands of outsiders are trying to pitch their ideas too. If you want to try it, pick your TV show, write either or both a treatment which is shorter than actually writing the script, or go ahead and write out the entire script for an episode. Do not create your own TV series. No one is ever gonna give a nobody their own TV series. Nobody's got the guts to take that kind of risk, even if it's a great story. The guy who created one of them crime scene investigation shows says he saw a show on the Discovery Channel about forensic crime investigation, sent a letter to an agent, and the next thing he knew he had his own TV show. Get the name of the producer and the studio name. Send this person a script. In TV, some producers might actually read the script, some might steal the idea. It has happened before, without you having an agent, but with movies, there's almost no way a studio will read your script without you having an agent. The market is extremely competitive for people who want to become TV writers. You make money by either writing scripts or working as a staff writer for a show. As a staff writer, you work with a number of other people together writing a show as a team. A part of it is luck. If you're friendly, you network yourself into writing jobs. A few sitcoms last for 10 years or more, but most last a season or 2, so after that, you'll be looking for work again. With television writing, it's a question of understanding the show's repeating characters and how they interact. You will need to successfully intertwine a couple of story ideas in and amongst those relationships that already exist. They aren't your original characters, you're borrowing them. It's what you do with them that counts. Write a story for a show you like that you know. As a writer, certain ideas have occurred to you as you've watched each episode. This is the time to put these ideas down on paper and see if you can make a coherent story out of it. What you need to write first is a treatment of the script. A treatment is a narrative description of the storyline and could run anywhere from 10 to 25 pages in length. It details all of the action without dialogue and generally lets a producer or, more likely, an agent understand the plot without having to spend an entire evening reading the script. In a way, it's less demanding than the dialogue since you must concentrate on all of the action and interrelated events. Be sure the story has a beginning, middle, and end that go together and make sense. Coherence is what the agent or producer wants to see. Once you've written the treatment, it's probably time to look for an agent if you don't have one already. The big studios would much rather work through an agent than deal directly with the writer. There have been a few lawsuits about writers who claim the studios filmed their scripts without their permission. They claim the studio turned down their script and filmed a similar version of it. Some of these lawsuits have ruled in the writer's favor, others have dismissed the lawsuit as bogus. Either way, studios would rather work with an agent since there is an extra party involved in the transaction who can attest to the script's authenticity and the studio's decisions about it. An agent can usually get you in the front door. No reputable agent would charge a fee to read your treatments/scripts. The entertainment industry is full of scam agents looking to prey on the naive wanting to get into showbiz. You send a query letter much as you would do to a magazine when you have a work you think they may be interested in publishing. Your mission with the agent query is to make it look so good it practically places itself on the top of the pile. The letter must have excitement oozing out of your story idea so good the agent can't resist scheduling an interview with you. It should be a one-page letter detailing your credentials as both a writer and an authority on the subject matter of your script, if appropriate. You should also be able to sum up your script idea in one paragraph or two. Producers understand concepts in terms of 2 or 3 sentences. If you can't easily sum it up, the script is probably of poor quality or too complex to film. Your identification with the show and its characters is also important, so tell the agent in the letter why you picked this show to write about. You don't have to write about an existing show. You can script for a television pilot or a new film. Keep dreamin'. Include a self-addressed, stamped envelope with the query to allow agents to respond to you. They may anyway if you are good, but inclusion of the SASE shows that you are both a professional and familiar with the particulars of the query process. If you think you've written a good episode for a TV series, don't be afraid to send it off directly to the production company or the network. In the end, TV writing is very difficult to break into. If you've written a good episode for a TV series, send it to the producer or do what someone I know did. They actually searched out a producer, approached him out in public and handed him their script. Every failed actor and other wannabe in show business ends up a TV writer. You gotta make contacts first, then get the job. This means that you gotta get a menial job in the business first, like be a secretary, then make contacts as you learn about what's going on. WGA.org, Writers Guild. nbc.com/nbc/nbc_career_be_how_to_be_a_TV_writer.html. filmmakersfund.wordpress.com/screenwriters. Screenwriter contests. America's Best Writers Foundation. 1801 Burnett. Syracuse, New York 13206. Chesterfield Program. Universal Studios. 100 Universal Plaza. Number 447. UC California 91608. 818-777-0998. Nickel Screenwriting Fellowships. Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. 8949 Wilshire Boulevard. BH, California 90211. 310-247-3000. mpaz.org. oscar.org. $25 filing fee, $525,000 fellowships plus resource information with info pack. Walt Disney Studios Fellowship Program. 500 South Buena Vista St. Burbank, California 91521. 818-560-6894. Free, $30,000 fellowships. Celebrity information. Celebrity information. To contact any celebrity TV star, movie star, singer, or writer, simply write to the corporation they work for or their talent agency if you know what it is. You might not get a reply, but then again you might. The more personable your letter, the more likely you are to get a reply. For athletes, write to their teams or the sports association that they're affiliated with. Most celebrities have agents which you have to contact first to get to a hold of them. Try number 791 and number 792 at the library. There are a number of celebrity address books around. Aftera.org, 323-634-8100, Union for TV and Radio Actors, get name of agent and phone number. Celebwho.com. CelebrityEmail.com. CelebrityLocator.com. CelebrityWeb.com. Celebsites.com. Screenplay websites. Books about screenwriting are at number 791.4372 or PN 1997 and number 808 at the library, which has general writing books in it. OBSWriter.com, Organization of Black Screenwriters. Inktip.com, find and sell screenplays on the web. ASAscreenwriters.com. AustinFilmFestival.org, contest. cdsnet.net/nicoll/non-table. school-for-champions.com/writing.htm number sign screenplay, screenwriting resources, succeed in writing. copyeditor.com/scripts. uscript.com, writer.screenplay.com, bigfootpartners.com/script-submission.php, creativescreenwriting.com, execpc.com/jesser, free software ScreenForge, finaldraft.com, 800-231-4055, software, hollywoodawards.com, hollywoodnetwork.com/hn/writing, hollywoodu.com/script, killerscripts.com, k-net.net/hsws, dramatica.com/story/film_reviews, screen site Dramatica, film, television, and video reviews and information, visualwriter.com, arts.master.com/texas/master/search/plus sign/top/arts/writers_resources/screenwriting, resources for screenwriters, elostinspace.buffnet.net/scripts.html, ngwa.com, Northwest Screenwriters Guild, NewYorkScreenwriter.com, ScenarioMag.com, Screenplays, Screenplay.com, 884 Story, software, ScreenTalk.com, screenwriting, ScreenWorldIndia.com, Screenwriter.ca, Screenwriters.com, ScriptFly.com, ScriptMag.com, ScripterAMA.com, ScriptPerfection.com, ScriptTreader.com, ScriptsHack.com, SCRIPTS-ONSCREEN.com, Scriptware.com, Sophocles.net, free software, Teleport.com/cdmer/scrwriter.html, writerscomputer.com, Writers Store, ApotheosisPictures.com, software, Bookagency.com, Celltext.com, pre-production software, Cyberscreenwriter.com, Dramatica.com, screenplay software, FinalDraft.com, FinalDraft.com, scripting software, ifvchicago.com/process/wr_characters_questions.shtml, elostinspace.buffnet.net/scripts.html, marinersoftware.com, Mac screenwriting software, moviebytes.com/writerswanted.cfm, movietools.com, shareware screenplay program, nwu.org, screenplay.com, screenwritersfederation.org, screenwriting.ugo.com, screenwritingzecrets.com, scriptdelivery.net, movieoutline.com, script-o-rama.com, thescreenplayagency.com, writergazette.com/joebbboard.shtml, writersstore.com, screenwriter.com, Writers Guild, 8955 Beverly Boulevard, La California 90048, 310-550-1000/555 W 57th, NYC 10019, 212-767-7800, WGA.org. Screenwriting websites at dmoz-odp.org/arts/writers_resources. Subcategories: organizations, scripts, animation writers, film screenwriters, screenplay workshops, television writers. blackscreenplays.com, blackscreenplays.com, a resource site on writing screenplays about the African American community. creativecow.net/articles/screenwriting.html, Creative Cow Screenwriting Articles, a selection of articles about screenwriting by Rob Gregory Brown. DoneDealPro.com, Done Deal, resources for script sales in Hollywood, along with interviews, advice, and contact information for agencies and production companies. ScreenplayFest.com, ScreenplayFest Philadelphia, a free writers community. Upload ideas and scripts share feedback with other writers, meet new friends. They also have a script contest. The Barebones Book of Screenwriting.blogspot.com, Screenwriting Help for Beginners, Screenwriting Tricks, Tips, Information and Resources for Screenwriters Starting Out. 10ptt.com/smf/index.php/topic116.0.html, Screenwriting News, the 10-page torture test, screenwriting-related posts. Altscreenwriters.com, alt.screenwriters, Terry Borst began writing under the alt.screenwriters column banner in 1996. Occasional posts continue to discuss the collision of contemporary screenwriting and media convergence. Angelfire.com/movies/cool screenwriter, all about screenwriting, information such as plot structure, agents, and clubs. Also includes several screenplays. AspenCarpet.designs.com/2nd_city.html, Diary of a Second City Sketch Writers Show, Jerry M. Kroll's diary of putting together a sketch comedy show. His personal experience with the Second City Comedy Writing Program in Chicago, IL. Writing and audition tips. bbc.co.uk/writersroom, BBC Online, The Writer's Room, learn how to write for and submit scripts to the BBC. bigthink.com/videos/big-think-interview-with-Robert-McKee, Big Think, interview with script guru Robert McKee, an exclusive interview with screenwriting guru Robert McKee in video. Cinehistory.org, Cinestory, national non-profit screenwriters organization that helps emerging screenwriters hone their craft and find alternative access to the screen. Complicationsensue.blogspot.com, Complications Ensue, the craft of writing for games, TV, and movies, by a working writer, Alex Epstein. crackingyarns.com.au, Cracking Yarns, Alan Palmer's site with screenwriting tips and courses. CreativeScreenwriting.com, Creative Screenwriting Magazine, selected articles from the publication, available online. FilmScriptWriting.com, Film Script Writing, a site full of tricks and tips to help the film script writer. GideonsWay.wordpress.com, Script Firm, a practical site on the technique and business of screenwriting to help improve your scripts and boost your career. Groups.yahoo.com/group/comedy_screenplays, comedy screenplays, free forum for screenwriters who specialize in writing feature-length comedies. Groups.yahoo.com/group/storynotes newsletter, Story Notes newsletter, a free newsletter devoted to the craft of screenwriting, by Jeff Newman. New articles monthly, plus access to back issues on site. Groups.yahoo.com/group/script tips, script tips, weekly email newsletter sent by working writer with BBC radio and theatre credits. Gives tips for individuals working on stage, TV, or radio scripts. HollywoodScriptWriter.com, Hollywood Scriptwriter, the entertainment industry's trade paper specifically written for screenwriters. Subscription information available. Inktip.com, Inktip, every week, up to 8 screenwriters sell or option their scripts on our site. Sell your script. Get your screenplay seen by producers, production companies, and literary agents. la-screenwriter.com, LA Screenwriter, screenwriting tools, resources, and advice for established and novice writers alike. ljaggard.my3gb.com, how to write film scripts and screenplays, Larry A. Jaggard, how to write film scripts, screenplays, and movie treatments for review. LonelyKeyboard.com, The Lonely Keyboard, real advice from working professionals on the art, craft, and business of screenwriting. Members.tripod.com/tjulian, our pitch sessions to Star Trek, Behind the Walls at Deep Space Nine and Voyager pitches. Real insight into how the pitch process works. MovieBytes.com, MovieBytes.com, features a database of screenwriting contests, script sales, literary agencies, film producers, and publishes an email newsletter. myfilmproject09.blogspot.com. Travel Day. Jim Makakuk in film and television for well over 30 years. Sound man, news cameraman, commercial writer, director, producer, and screenwriter. Screenplaywire.com. Screenplaywire, parody for new scriptwriters on writing tips and how to sell or pitch a screenplay. Screenwriters.scriptmania.com/index.html, screenwriters at Scriptmania, links to entertainment news, film festivals, screenwriting competitions, and software. Screenwriterscorner.com. Screenwriters Corner, companion to Sid Field's official site, offers free email, forums, chat rooms, tips, tutorials, and online screenwriting classes. Screenwritersdaily.com. Screenwriters Daily contains movie reviews, addresses for production companies, chat, and forums. Screenwritersfederation.org. Screenwriters Federation of America, a professional portal for working and aspiring screenwriters globally. Screenwriting.com. Screenwriting offers resources and tips for writing and formatting a screenplay and improve script writing skills. Screenwriting.info. Screenwriting.info, step-by-step guide from the mechanics of writing to style. Screenwritinggoldmine.com/blog, Screenwriting Goldmine blog written by professional British screenwriter, giving insight into working in the industry, free screenwriting tips, and a detailed step-by-step screenwriting training package. Screenwritingssecrets.com. Screenwriting Secrets offers free ebook with tips and strategies for aspiring screenwriters. Scriptfly.com. Scriptfly, spec market listings and articles for writers. Scriptgang.com. Scriptgang, online magazine for screenwriters. Storyboard plot lines, write scripts formatted to the Hollywood standard and network with other writers. Scriptmag.com. Script magazine, screenwriters resources, chats, script writing articles, online classes, screenplay links, supplies, and screenplay competition. Scriptologist.com/screenwriting.xml, Scriptologist.com, an instructional website, provides step-by-step instructional advice about the art and business of screenwriting. Scriptrights.com. Scriptrights, an independent member-run screenplay development group that concentrates on commercially viable screenplays. Founded in March 2004, membership is limited to 16 professional-level writers. Scriptwriters.biz. Scriptwriters.biz, script chart compiling screenwriting formulas, superimposed on the 3-act structure. Scriptwriterslife.co.uk. Scriptwriters Life, the advice on a page diagram created by writers, for writers. Scriptwritingsecrets.com. Scriptwriting Secrets, hypertext writing guide covering the elements of a script, advanced formatting, and what to do with a finished script. Sideroad.com/Hollywood, Hollywood Dreams, story of hope and faith and trying to sell a screenplay by Canadian writer Beverly Wood. Singlescreenwriter.com, the single screenwriter, screenwriting advice, humor, and news from the trenches. Sidfield.com, Sidfield, offers free email, message forums, and chat rooms. The-legion-of-decency.blogspot.com, Legion of Decency, The Business of Screenwriting by Jim Henshaw in Ontario, Canada. The-greenlight.com, The Green Light, interviews with industry professionals. Articles about screenwriting. Story structure and worksheet downloads. The-script.blogspot.com, Screenplay Europe, news about movie scripts from a European perspective, focusing on releases, quotes, and prizes. TheScriptLab.com, The Script Lab, a screenwriting news and screenplay educational magazine. Guiding writers from script development through to sale and production. TheScriptVault.com, The Script Vault, UK-based script service. ThinkingWriter.com, The Thinking Writer, non-commercial website includes how-to columns, recommended reading, a creative word list, and links to daily entertainment news, current script sales, online screenplay repositories, and other screenwriters' resources. TVWriter.net, TV Writer, Larry Brody's Guide to Writing for TV. TVWritersVault.com, the Television Writers' Vault, project database used by writers, creators, and producers to pitch and sell original show ideas, scripts, and properties for development and production in all genres of televised entertainment. wgc.ca/resources/digital_cs_issues.html, Canadian Screenwriter Magazine, industry magazine published quarterly, with selected articles available on the site. Digital copy available free with password given on the site. whatascript.com, What a Script, learn the screenwriting craft from experts and characters of screenplays while having fun. where'sthedrama.com, Where's the Drama, explores mediumistic, character-based dramatic storytelling for the big and small screen. Hosted by script doctor, Billy Marshall Stoneking. Wordplayer.com, Wordplayer, forum run by working screenwriters Ted Elliott and Terry Rocio. WriteMovies.com, WriteMovies.com, for screenwriters and playwrights. Offers a writing contest, a collection of produced studio and indie scripts, writer mentoring, script consulting and possible free pitch to agencies and production companies, and the confidential studio manual. WritersStore.com, Writers Store e-zine, a free, bi-weekly newsletter with articles, advice columns, screenwriting news from recognized industry authors and educators. YourNoBudgetScreenplay.blogspot.com, Your No Budget Screenplay, a blog site designed by a low-budget filmmaker to show in the form of simple post what is meant by the terms low and or no-budget screenplays. Chapter 2. A Playwright Guide. Playwright Info. If you're a budding playwright, barring getting your own group of actors, usually friends, to act in your play and producing it yourself by renting a venue, selling tickets, etc., the only way you're gonna get started is by approaching theaters and asking them if they'd be interested in producing your play. Theater for the bigger houses is a business, all about profit. Many plays lose money. You need investors or you have to put up the money to produce it yourself and hope you reap it back by selling tickets via its popularity. Most big theater houses just ain't gonna bother with some punk-ass kid who thinks he's a playwright. They stick with the conservative safe classic stories, and even then, they often hit a lot of strikeouts. Study some Neil Simon plays and try to develop characters and dialogue like that. The way it works for playwrights is that you sell a theater the right to produce your play, but you keep all the rights to the written work itself so you can sell it to as many theaters as want it. The director will often want you on hand to do revisions as the play goes on in rehearsal. They will pay for your living expenses during that time and pay you for the play itself, or may do it for free just because you want to see it come to life. Some theaters actually advertise for new playwrights to submit their work by having competitions and festivals made up of all new plays. If you're a good playwright, you might be able to sell some of your scripts to be made into movies or go to work on TV soap operas. This is the path that many writers take. They first get a reputation by having a few plays produced, then somebody recognizes their talent and brings them to work for a TV show, or they get an agent and solicit the media using their plays as their proven track record. Finally, just like books of stories get published, so too do books of plays. Some of the general book publishers do it and some book publishers specialize in it. Theater book websites. Bibliomania.com/0/6/framezet.html, Bibliomania play texts, many plays, and even study guides are presented here. Script-o-rama.com, Film Scriptorama, hundreds of film scripts on this site. Playwriting organization websites. ASAscreenwriters.com, American Screenwriters Association. CSUSA.org, Copyright Society of the USA. Dramatists.Guild.com, Dramatists Guild of America. PUC.ca, Playwrights Guild of Canada. PWCenter.org, Playwrights Center, a support organization based in the Minneapolis MN area. Atlanta. WorkingTitlePlaywrights.com, Working Title Playwrights. New York City, NewYorkCPlaywrights.org, NYC Playwrights, a playwrights collective. Playwright websites: bakersplays.com, brooks.ac.uk/vl/theatre, plays online, dramaticpublishing.com, dramex.org, etassociation.org, histage.com, hitplays.com, ieclark.com, pioneerdrama.com, samuelfrench.com, playwrightsworkshop.org, puc.ca, Playwrights Canada, rit.com, plays, chdramaworkshop.homestead.com/home.html, the drama workshop, dramex.org, dramatic exchange, they, online plays, submissions accepted, insightforplaywrights.com, Insight for Playwrights, newsletter for playwrights, staff.lib.muohio.edu/NAPA, Native American Women Playwrights Archive and Directory, playwritingopportunities.com, great website, lists competitions, jobs, and more, vcu.edu/artweb/playwriting/seminar.html, playwriting seminars, the online course in dramatic writing, stageplays.com/writers.htm, playwrights on the web, lots of playwrights websites listed, gives an opportunity for playwrights not widely known to be listed. cinemarquee.com/cine/screenwtr.htm, screenwriting master site, lcweb.loc.gov/copyright, United States Copyright Office, wordplayer.com/welcome.html, wordplay, still more resources for screenwriters. writernet.org.uk, WriterNet, UK-based resource for writers in the performing arts. Feedback Theatre Books, 305 Madison Avenue, number 1146, NYC 10165. Sells the Playwright's Companion. New Dramatists, 424 West 44th St. NYC 10036. 212-757-6960. NewDramatists.org. Helps Playwrights. Northwest Playwrights Guild. 318 Southwest Palatine Hill Road, Portland, Oregon 97219. 503-452-4778. bjscript@teleport.com. nwpg.org. Playwriting websites from dmoz-odp.org/arts/writers_resources. angelfire.com/ultra/Project Writers Unite, Project Writers Unite, Bay Area Writers Club. Welcomes writers from all creative writing mediums, including playwrights. ashlandnewplays.org, Ashland New Plays Festival, a non-profit organization that encourages playwrights through public readings. Also offers discussions and workshops. Ashland, or bu.edu/bpt, Boston Playwrights Theatre, award-winning professional theatre, founded in 1981 to promote new plays. Home to the Boston University Graduate Playwriting Program, and producers of the Boston Theatre Marathon. Dramatists.Guild.com, the Dramatists Guild of America, professional association of American playwrights. The Guild protects the rights of dramatists in relation to producers and more recently directors. kcac.kennesaw.edu/honors/class/pdf_files/dear_bib.pdf, resources for teaching playwriting compiled by Adam Russell, annotated bibliography of recommended texts. lawplaywrights.org, Alliance of Los Angeles Playwrights, support and service organization dedicated to addressing the professional needs of the Los Angeles playwriting community. NewYorkCPlaywrights.org, NYC Playwrights, a non-profit organization for writers. Meets Wednesdays in NYC for play readings as an aid to development. New writers welcome. NewYorkPlayDevelopment.home.pipeline.com, New York Play Development Lab, serves and supports member playwrights in the creation of new stage works. Offers script labs, readings, and promotion. OhioPlaywriting.org, Ohio University MFA Playwriting, information about the Master of Fine Arts degree program in playwriting at Ohio University. PDC1.org, PDC, the Philadelphia Dramatists Center. PDC is a community of playwrights, collaborating artists, and audience members dedicated to the creation and nurture of new works for live performance. PDCC.ca, Playwrights Development Centers of Canada, a network to communicate and share ideas, speak more forcefully on behalf of organizations and the playwrights, and engage in cooperative activities that contribute to the development of a more dynamic Canadian theatrical voice. PhillyYoungPlaywrights.org, Philadelphia Young Playwrights, an intensive arts education program that pairs a professional teaching artist with a classroom teacher. The two work together as an artistic team, guiding and supporting students in the process of writing a play. PlaywrightsAtlantic.ca, Playwrights Atlantic Resource Center, membership organization offering support services for Canadian Atlantic playwrights. Park services include development, showcasing and promotion of work by regional playwrights. Membership is open to playwrights, theatre companies, students, and theatre lovers in the 4 Atlantic provinces of Canada. PlaywrightsCenterSF.org, the Playwrights Center of San Francisco, a service for playwrights, showing the schedule of staged readings of new plays. PlaywrightsFoundation.org, Playwrights Foundation, West Coast Center for New Play Development, resources for playwrights and annual Bay Area Playwrights Festival. PlaywrightsGuild.ca, Playwrights Guild of Canada, service organization for Canadian playwrights, formerly the Playwrights Union of Canada. Searchable online catalog. PLAYWRITING101.com, Playwriting 101, a playwriting tutorial written by playwright and screenwriter John Dorff. PWCenter.org, Playwrights Center, Minneapolis-based, the Playwrights Center fuels the theater by providing services to support playwrights and playwriting. SwanPlaywrights.com, Swan Playwrights, the theatre writers group at Worcester Swan Theatre, UK. Willdone.com, Willdone Dramatic Writing Workshops, offers support for playwrights and screenwriters, including private consultations for dramatic writers anywhere in the world and an ongoing quarterly workshop program for dramatic writers in the San Francisco Bay Area. WomenPlaywrights.org, International Center for Women Playwrights, to support women playwrights around the world. WorkingTitlePlaywrights.com, Working Title Playwrights, WTP is all-inclusive, welcoming the novice and the pro. Based in Atlanta, Georgia, with programming that suits all levels of playwright accomplishment. WriteOffPlay.com, Write Off Play, a rest stop for aspiring playwrights. Tips, tricks, and techniques. From D.P. O'Sullivan. RightAngle.org, Right Angle Productions, devoted to supporting work of member playwrights and developing new scripts for production. Includes ongoing 10-minute play contest. Denver, Colorado. WritingForTheater.wordpress.com, Writing for Theater, important and practical insights into the art and craft of writing for stage. Site by John Summons. YOUNGPLAYWRIGHTS101.com, Young Playwrights 101, a free resource site for young playwrights and those who teach them. Also, information about Young Playwrights 101, a complete playwriting curriculum in an ebook. Site from Jonathan Dorff. Chapter 3. A Playwright Website Guide. Playwright websites from dmoz-odp.org/arts. Playwrights subcategories. Canadian. 20th Century Playwrights. Cruz, Nilo. Cumming, Alan. Cusack, John. Dawson, Roxanne. AlanPerkins.com, Perkins, Alan David, official website of playwright, comedy writer, and musician Alan David Perkins. AndrewBiss.com, Biss, Andrew, award-winning, U.S.-based British playwright. Includes script samples, biographical and contact information, and news on current productions. AndyBiragan.com, Brajan, Andy, playwright and translator. Biography, works and multimedia. Angelfire.com/art2/Francesca/Francesca.html, Sanders, Francesca, award-winning author of Lilac Samba, Revered, Sacred Rain. Autores.org.ar/RTA Lesnick, Talesnik, Ricardo, information about his plays, movies, solo performances and awards as well as present projects. Barbara-kahn.com, Kahn, Barbara, biography, list of awards, production photos and catalogue of plays from the career of a New York theatre veteran. BETSYROBINSON-WRITER.com, Robinson, Betsy, writer and playwright offering resources for character actors for auditions and classwork. Includes monologues and a blog. brsuda.co.uk, Suda, R. Balázs, Hungarian playwright. English version selectable. bsp.net.au, Hopgood, Alan, Bay Street Productions, Australian playwright, actor, and guest speaker. Includes Alan's play, book and video about prostate cancer and men's health issues. CelticFringe.net, Ferguson, Eric, A Strand of the Celtic Fringe, a collection of Eric Ferguson's plays, editorials, historical research, web design resume, and information for historic reenactors. ChrisOwenOnline.co.uk, Owen, Chris, UK-based playwright, director, and youth theatre, 14 to 25, specialist. Includes support for his published plays, The Last Resort and A Mother's Voice. DariaPolatin.com, Politan, Daria, playwright, TV writer, and screenwriter, who also composes music and writes fiction. Information about her productions and awards. DaveUlrich.net, Ulrich, Dave, a contemporary playwright living in Los Angeles. Many of his plays, short, one-act, and full-length, as well as other examples of his written and produced work. DavidFrench.net, French, David, author of Leaving Home, Of the Fields Lately, Jitters, and other plays. DavidVarela.wordpress.com, Varela, David, writes for a variety of media, including theatre, radio, film, and the Internet. DeborahBrevoort.com, Brevoort, Deborah, award-winning playwright. An alumna of New Dramatists, she is the author of The Women of Lockerbie, King Island Christmas, and others. DougMotel.com, Motel, Doug, storyteller, writer, and performer. Contains performances, filmography, and clips. Based in New York. Dramatists.Guild.com/member directory/get membership.aspx $CID =12809, Martin, Maurice. Plays include 3 questions, A Hillside in Hell, and The Sound of One Hand Typing. FrasinoTuhi.com, Tuhi, Rosemary Frasino, Baltimore-based playwright, with her biography, selected reviews and synopses of some of her plays, lists her awards and productions of her plays. greg-gamilton.com, Gamilton, Greg, contains author's biography, fragments of plays and contact information. haroldpinter.org, Pinter, Harold, the official Harold Pinter website. Hilpalize.com, Vlugels, Hilda, contemporary comedies in English, French and Dutch, written by Hilda Vlugels, Belgian playwright, with synopses plus description of set and characters. hristoboitchev.com, Boitchev, Hristo, the official website of the famous Bulgarian playwright. ianfisher.com/fugard.html, Fugard, Athol, statements, the plays of Athol Fugard with reviews and photos. ianfisher.com/burkhoff.html, Burkhoff, Stephen, the plays and films of Stephen Burkhoff, with reviews, photos. Also resources for students including a number of theses available online. ianfisher.com/kane.html, Kane, Sarah, details of her plays such as Blasted, Phaedra's Love, Cleansed, Crave and 4.48 Psychosis. Reviews, photos, voting and other links. ianhornby.co.uk, Stage plays by Ian Hornby, plays available for production. Free evaluation copy on request. IsabelAsanti.net, Asanti, Isabel, credits, list of plays, Horatio, Article 5, plays request, French/English, contact information. JAaronWeinstein.com, Weinstein, Joshua Aaron, 21st century American playwright and filmmaker. JHannigan.com, Hannigan, J, features listing of plays, production history, prizes and awards. JeffersonBeaker.com, Beaker, Jefferson, writer of socio-political and also gay-themed work. Jellobox.com, Adair, Aaron, home page for Chicago writer Aaron Adair, featuring old and new projects for the stage. JenniferMattern.com, Mattern, Jennifer, contact information, biography and listing of productions and published work by playwright Jennifer Mattern. JoeDavidsmeyer.com, David Smyer, Joe, includes bibliography, excerpts from scripts, and upcoming theatre appearances. JohnCBird.co.uk, Bird, John C., summary and brief descriptions of published and broadcast work, ranging from plays and television comedy material to poetry and short fiction. JohnMorogilo.com, Morogilo, John, biography, description of plays, contact information. JonathanRand.com, Rand, Jonathan, the official website dedicated to the works of award-winning playwright Jonathan Rand. JuneGurlnick.com, Gurlnick, June, site of dramatist June Gurlnick. KathyAndersonWriter.com, Anderson, Kathy, playwright and short story writer, based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Biography, publications, and ticket information. KEVIN-OMORRISON.com, O. Morrison, Kevin, lists plays, reviews, publishers, précis of unpublished work, agents for production of plays, and monologues for drama students. LaurasHamas.com, Shamus, Laura, information on the playwright and her plays. LawrencePhillips.com, Phillips, Lawrence, playwright and award-winning author. Details of current and past works. LuigiJanuzzi.com, Januzzi, Luigi, his biographical information, awards and links to one-act, full-length and upcoming plays. M-BETTENCOURT.com, Betancourt, Michael, this site offers full scripts of the short plays and one-acts and partial scripts of the full lengths. MarioFrati.com, Frati, Mario, here you'll find a brief biography, a list of Mario's plays and how to order them, recent reviews, and this season's performances. michaelstar.co.uk, Star, Michael, official site for British playwright Michael Starr. Writer of downloadable play scripts for theatre and radio. Michelle Raper Rittenhouse.net, Rittenhouse, Michelle Raper, author of Angel on My Shoulder and Heartland. MollyBegood.com, Preece, David John, playwright and screenwriter, artist and filmmaker. mollylou.tripod.com/index.html, Shepherd, Molly Louise, off-Broadway playwright and screenwriter. MRENDON703.blogspot.com, Rendon, Marcy, enrolled member of the White Earth Anishinaabe Nation. She is a mother, grandmother, writer, playwright, and sometimes performance artist. NormFoster.com, Foster, Norm, Canada's most produced playwright. OnePagePlays.com, Brikowski. Umlaut, one-page plays, the dramatic writings of Umlaut Brikowski, mainly in play form. PaulMullen.org, Mullen, Paul, New York playwright, the recipient of the Los Angeles Drama Critics Circle Ted Schmidt Award for world premiere of an outstanding new play, other awards. PeteHaynes.co.uk, Pete Haynes, former Lurkers punk rock drummer Pete Haynes, aka Manic Esso, is now an established novelist and playwright. His first published novel is God's Lonely Men, telling the story of the Lurkers. PhilipGolding.com, Golding, Philip, details of original plays, including Emigrant Play Heading West, plus his adaptations of Hardy's Mayor of Casterbridge and Gogol's Government Inspector. Pipeline.com/Jude, Ferrante, Bob Jude, synopses and cast lists, resume, biography and current news related to playwright and instigator Bob Jude Ferrante. RaymondJBarry.org, Barry, Raymond J., his work in theatre and movies, as well as his paintings, sculptures and drawings. Reading.ac.uk/LW/publish/people/academic/Eugene/bio.htm, Eugene, Greek children's author Eugene Trevizas has written over 100 books and multiple plays. SandraDempsey.com, Dempsey, Sandra, homepage of the award-winning playwright. SarahJonesOnline.com, Jones, Sarah, a playwright, poet, actor, and activist based in New York City. Includes a performance calendar, links to press clippings and merchandise. ScottLeahy.weebly.com, Leahy, Scott, about his current work as a playwright and stage director. SeanACOL.com, Nakel, Sean, award-winning playwright. Script information, professional information, advice, and theater/writing links. Spotlightpublications.com/script-authors.asp, Buchanan, Dave, plays and pantomimes of Dave Buchanan. Spurway.ca, Spurway, John, sample scenes from several plays and contact information. Stephenplace.co.uk, Place, Stephen, record of the work of Stephen Place, UK-based writer in the areas of opera, musical theatre, TV, and film, with details of forthcoming productions and some online samples of his work. StephenBurkoff.com, the plays and books, contact information, and latest news. SUSAN-HANSELL.net, Hansel, Susan, the author's biography, history, reviews, links, production resume, publication lists, and excerpts from new works. Tellenk.net/Dogons, David J., playwright and lyricist, theatrical works for professional, community and school companies. Biography and summaries of shows. TomDonaghy.com, Donaghy, Tom, biographical information, current projects, past and upcoming theatre and film productions of Tom Donaghy. TomSmithPlaywright.com, Smith, Tom, script samples, summaries, and production photos of the plays of Tom Smith. TomTaylorMade.com, Taylor, Tom. Tom Taylor is an award-winning playwright whose work has been performed on 4 continents. A writer, director, singer, and songwriter, he has won accolades for drama, comedy and musicals. TVDance.com/Fritz Coleman, Coleman, Fritz, information on the plays of Los Angeles weatherman, Fritz Coleman. TypeTive.com, May, Sibylle, a profile of the playwright, her work, contact information, and current performances. Users.actricks.co.nz/b.turner, Turner, Brian E., homepage of experimental playwright and novelist Brian E. Turner. Users.comcn.com.au/SCJAVK, Sam, description of plays, and details of productions. WilliamFoulkes.com, Foulkes, William, news and information about the literary work of William Foulkes, playwright and author, including updates about play performances and publications, excerpts from his work, and some photos. WriteLaugh.co.uk, Graham, Robin, performance poet, playwright, and laughter club facilitator based in Manchester. WriterJoshuaJames.com, James, Joshua, author of the plays The Men's Room and Tallboy Walkin'. Specific playwright websites. StagePlays.com/writers.htm, playwrights on the web. Aeschylus. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc3.htm, biography page. Albee, Edward Albee. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Edward_Albee, Wikipedia entry. Achievement.org/autodoc/page/alb1bio-1 brainyquote.com/quotes/authors/e/edward_albee.html, quotes. Anderson, Hans Christian. hca.gilead.org.il/cron.html, chronology. online-literature.com/Hans_Christian_Anderson, bio end. Stories from the Literature Network. falcon.jmu.edu/ramseyil/anderson.htm, HCA teacher resource. Kit. Antonin Artaud. offroads.com/artaud/home.html, Antonin Artaud. AntoninaArtaud.org, French resource on Artaud. theaterhistory.com/French/Artaud001.html, theaterhistory.com, bio. bookrags.com/biography/Antonin-Artaud, encyclopedia of world biography. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Antonin_Artaud, Wikipedia bio. AntoninaArtaud.org, AntoninaArtaud.org, includes lots of texts and links. In French and English, click the flag for English. AntoninaArtaud.org. Aristophanes. eserver.org/drama/Aristophanes/Lysistrata.text, text of Lysistrata, anonymous translator. eoc.evansville.edu/anthology/Lysistrata.htm, text of Lysistrata, anonymous translator. classics.mit.edu/browse/Aristophanes.html, texts of Aristophanes plays, does not include Lysistrata. books.mirror.org/gb.aristophanes.html, text of Aristophanes plays, includes multiple versions and formats. Britannica.com/eb/article ?EU =1176556, Britannica article. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc13.htm, biography page. theaterhistory.com/ancient/Aristophanes.html, theaterhistory.com, Aristophanes page. uwm.edu/departments/libraries/special/exhibits/class.txt/clsbg033.htm, on the text of Aristophanes. Harold Arlen. haroldArlen.com, official website. Howard Ashman. disney.go.com/disney-records/biographies/ashman_bio.html, Howard Ashman. James Barry. infoplease.com/ce6/people/a0806290.html, info please bio. kirjasto.sci.fi/jmbarry.htm. rfdesigns.org/pan.htm, designs for a production of Peter Pan that toured to Russia in 1989. amrep.org/past/peter/peter1.html, Peter Pan history. gosh.org/about_us/Peter Pan, Peter Pan resources from the hospital that holds the copyright. Frank Baum and the Wizard of Ounce. ounceclub.org/reference/ouncedllnk.htm, Wizard of Ounce. ounceclub.org/reference/ouncedllnk.htm, timeline. Samuel Beckett. nobelprizes.com/nobel/literature/1969.html, Beckett links. beckett.english.ucsb.edu, the Samuel Beckett end page. kirjasto.sci.fi/beckett.htm, very nice short biography. Stephen Berkoff. theaterlinks.com/berkoff.htm, Justin's drama and theater links, Berkoff links. ianfisher.com/berkoff.html, Berkoff Sitabi Ian Fisher. contemporarywriters.com/authors/?p=auth256, short bio and works listing. stephenberkoff.com, stephenberkoff.com. Irving Berlin, Israel Ballin. us-israel.org/jsource/biography/berlin.html, short bio. parlersongs.com/bios/iberlin.asp, parlersongs bio, nice length. Informative. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/irving_Berlin, Wikipedia bio. jewishvirtuallibrary.org/jsource/biography/berlin.html, Jewish Virtual Library bio. Leonard Bernstein. leonardbernstein.com, the official Leonard Bernstein page. sonyclassical.com/artists/bernstein/bio.html, Sony bio. Page. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Leonard_Bernstein, Wikipedia page. westsidehistory.com/site/level2/archives/bibliography/bibliography.html, lengthy bio on West Side Story's official web page. UB Blake. jas.com/sisal.html, bio. chnm.gmu.edu/courses/magic/saloon/blake.html, interview of UB Blake by Max Morath. historymatters.gmu.edu/d/95, another interview of Blake by Morath on the birth of ragtime. ibdb.com/person.asp?id=4552, credits from the Internet Broadway database. Bertolt Brecht. polyglot.lss.wisc.edu/german/brecht/chronology.html, Brecht chronology. polyglot.lss.wisc.edu/german/brecht, International Brecht Society, lots of material here if you dig. amrep.org/past/courage/courage2.html, Mother Courage Production History, by Gideon Lester. classicnote.com/classicnotes/titles/Mother Courage/fulls-umm.html, classic note site on Mother Courage. rfdesigns.org/3do.htm, photos of a production of Threepenny Opera. discover.npr.org/features/feature.jhtml $wfid=1053888, NPR story on the Berliner Ensemble. discover.npr.org/features/feature.jhtml $wfid=1111094, NPR story about Brecht's borrowing of text from others. Find articles.com/cf_0/m0403/n1_v44/2085147/p1/article.jhtml term Brecht Minnesota, City Jungles and Expressionist reifications from Brecht to Hammett, from 20th century literature. Cervantes. csdl.tamu.edu/Cervantes, the Cervantes Project. Chekhov. ups.edu/professionalrgs/dramaturgy/sgbib.htm, bibliographic references for studying the seagull. marxist.org/subject/art/children/texts/circus/chekhov.html, Chekhov at the circus. A really interesting article. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc6.htm, Chekhov bio. theaterhistory.com/plays/Chekhov-mono.html, Chekhov monologues. chekhovnow.org, Chekhov Now Festival, based in NYC. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc6w4.html, Anton Chekhov, Fragments of Recollections, Remembrances of Chekhov by Gorky. people.brandeis.edu/tilde-tuber/chekhovbio.html, Chekhov bibliography. gradesover.com/classic notes/authors/about_Anton_Chekhov.html, classic notes. digital.library.upenn.edu/webin/gutbook/author?name=sign Chekhov %2c%20 Anton, Project Gutenberg e-texts for Chekhov. digital.library.upenn.edu/webin/gutbook/lookup?number =17561 Uncle Vanya e-text. ruslit.virtualave.net/chekhovi/vanya1english.html, Uncle Vanya text in HTML format, includes footnotes. Carol Churchill. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc45.html, brief bio. womenwriters.net/editorials/priceed1.htm, the language of Carol Churchill, the rhythms of feminist theory, acting theory, and gender politics, by John A. Price. fb14.uni-mainz.de/projects/cde/bibel/churchil.htm, bibliography. contemporarywriters.com/authors/?p=auth259, biography and critical notes. Jean Cocteau. COCTEAU-ART.com, Cocteau Gallery. kirjasto.sci.fi/cocteau.htm, biography. George M. Cohan. musicals101.com/cohanbio1.htm, bio from Musicals 101. parlorzongs.com/issues/2004-7/the-ismoanth/feature.asp, lengthy bio. From parlorzongs.com. brainyquote.com/authors/g/george_m_cohan.html, quotes. newyorkslittree.org/index.cfm/fuse-action/db.person/pk/171.cfm, New York State Literary Tree site, includes a simple chronology. findagrave.com/cgi-bin/fg.cgi page =grand grid =213, grave site. Photos. Pierre Corneille. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc57.html, Corneille web resource. Noel Coward. noelcoward.net/home.html, Noel Coward Society, extensive collection of resources. mela.bc.ca/tilde-mcneil/cit/citlccoward.htm, Library of Congress citations. Ken Das Howe. Dashhow.com, Ken Das Howe. Friedrich Dürrenmatt. sawani.edu/german/literatur/duren.html, German website. Euripides. theaterhistory.com/ancient/Euripides001.html, Euripides and his tragedies, from theaterhistory.com. classics.mit.edu/euripides/media.html, media script. gradesover.com/classic notes/titles/media, classic note on media, an extensive study guide. Georges Feydeau, Georges Leon Julie Marie Feydeau. ibdb.com/person.asp?id=5878, Internet Broadway database listing. 4-wall.com/authors/f/Feydeau.htm, Feydeau play listing. Dario Fo. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc32.html, biography page. Athol Fugard. ianfisher.com/fugard.html, Athol Fugard. George Nira Gershwin. notaNW.com/biographies/Gershwin_George.htm, short George Gershwin bio. balletmet.org/notes/georgeg.html, another bio of George along with a list of compositions. inkpot.com/classical/Gershporgy.html, another George Gershwin bio. afamilyquilt.com/meredith/Gershwin.htm, another Gershwin bio including his early years. theatlantic.com/issues/98ox/Gershwin.htm, Atlantic Magazine. Gilbert and Sullivan. chris.com/oakapple/gas disc, Gilbert and Sullivan discography. Includes a lot of research material too. diamond.boiseestate.edu/gas, Gilbert and Sullivan Archives. John Guer. theaterhistory.com/American/Guery001.html, short article on theaterhistory.com. theaterdatabase.com/20th/John_Guery_001.html, theater database article. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/John_Guery, short Wikipedia article. Lawrence Hart, first name is Milton. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Lawrence_Hart, short bio in Wikipedia. nfo.net/cal/th5.html, info.net bio. findagrave.com/cgi-bin/fg.cgi page =grandgrid=454, find a grave listing. Victor Herbert. pdmusic.org/herbert.html, pdmusic website resource. John Haywood. newadvent.org/cathen/07319a.htm, Catholic Encyclopedia article. theaterhistory.com/british/haywoodj001.html, Britannica 11th edition article. Ibsen. Ibsen.net, Ibsen.net. mela.bc.ca/McNeil/t-ibsen.htm, Ibsen. kirjasto.sci.fi/ibsen.htm, a short bio. William Motter Inga. ingafestival.org, Inga Festival. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc63.html, short Inga bio. ionesco. ionesco.org. allaletra.com/ionesco-bio.htm, chronology, in French. John Kander/Fred Ebb. perso.club-internet.fr/t1 thantar/theater/candeb.html, site in French. mermaniac.com/showtunes/castk1.htm, Kander and Ebb show listing. bbc.co.uk/dna/h2g2/alabaster/a821440, BBCI resource. theage.com.au/articles/2002/079316905460.html, Australian article with interview material. George S. Kaufman. donswa.home.pipeline.com/steinbeck-kaufman.html, great article on his time spent in Pennsylvania. Tony Kushner. emojones.com/mother_jones/ja95/bernstein.html, Tony, Kushner. acenudecelebs.com/acemain.html, NPR story on Kushner and his play Homebody/Kabul. Jerome Lawrence and Robert E. Lee. crossroads.virginia.edu/ug97/inherit/1955 home.html, inherit the wind. A nice history site. Alan J. Lerner. kennedy.center.org/calendar/index.cfm $? show individu Alan identity_ID =3753 and source_type =a, Kennedy Center bio. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Alan_J_Lerner, Wikipedia article. David Mamet. Mamet.eserver.org, David Mamet Society, and the Mamet Review. sonypictures.com/classics/Winslow Boy/cast credits/Mamet.html, bio from the Sony Pictures pages. Emily Mann. princetonol.com/patron/Emanen, Emily Mann. Marivo. marivo.net/index.html, le Theatre de Marivo. Christopher Marlowe. perseus.tufts.edu/texts/marlowe.html, the complete works of Christopher Marlowe. Alan Menken. disney.go.com/Disney Records/biographies/Menken_bio.html, Disney Records bio. alanmenken.info/biography/biography.html, unofficial bio. bookrags.com/biography/alan-menken, bio. musicianguide.com/biographies/160800028/alan-menken.html, another bio. Thomas Middleton. tech.org/Cleary/midhome.html, Thomas Middleton. Arthur Miller. ibiblio.org/Miller, Arthur Miller Society. Molière, Molière. site-moliere.com, site Molière, very thorough resource, includes a concordance. Much is in French. mela.bc.ca/McNeil/t-Molière.htm, Molière. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc35.html, Molière bio. theatrehistory.com/French/Molière.html, articles on Molière from theatrehistory.com. bibliomania.com/0/6/4/1049/frames.et.html, e-texts of Molière plays. rfdesigns.org/miser.htm, photos of a production of The Miser. rfdesigns.org/invalid.htm, photos of a production of The Imaginary Invalid. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc35w5.html, School for Husbands Notes. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc35w4.html, School for Wives Notes. theatrehistory.com/French/School for Wives 001.html, School for Wives Notes. Clifford Odets. csustan.edu/English/Ruben/PAL/chap8/Odets.html, outline. Eugene O'Neill. eO'Neill.com, Electronic O'Neill Archive. Joe Orden. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Joe_Orden, Wikipedia article. bbc.co.uk/dna/h2g2/a308116, BBC bio, interesting material here. brainyquote.com/quotes/authors/j/Joe_Orden.html, quotes by Joe Orden. summercircle.org/Orden.html, Michigan State University article. summercircle.org/Orden.html, what the butler saw notes. enotes.com/entertaining-mr, entertaining Mr. Sloan notes. query.newyorktimes.com/gst/fullpage.html $?9B0-6DD163AF934A25757C0A9619482660, New York Times review of the film, Prick Up Your Ears. macarthur.org/education/loot/lootstudyguide.html, study guide to loot from the MacArthur Theatre. roundabouttheatre.org/fc/winter06/Orden.htm, study guide on Orden and entertaining Mr. Sloan from the Roundabout Theatre. findagrave.com/cgi-bin/fg.cgi page =grand grid =3473, bio from findagrave.com. theater/theater/review.html res $940-1DF163BF930A15752C1A96E9482660, New York Times review of Nasty Little Secrets, a play about Orden. Susan Laurie Parks. bedfordsTmartins.com/litlinks/dramas/parks.htm. theconnection.org/shows/2003/066/200606_b_main.asp, interview on WBUR, audio file. Harold Pinter. Pintersociety.org, The Pinter Society. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Harold_Pinter, Wikipedia article. contemporarywriters.com/authors/?p=author/p=auth0 1g24k343812605467, contemporarywriters.com. Nobel-prize.org/literature/literaries/2005/pinterbiblu.htbookrags.com/biography/Harold Pinter, Encyclopedia of Plautus. theaterdatabase.com/ancient/plautus_001.html. Cole Porter. coleporter.org, Cole Wide Web. pbs.org/wnet/American Masters/database/porter_c.html, Cole Porter bio from American Masters, PBS. thepeaches.com/music/composers/Cole, Cole Porter lyrics page. Genre scene. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc56.html, genre scene bio. Rice, Elmer, Elmer Leopold Reisenstein. theating-machine.com/the_research/the_research.html. rfdesigns.org/add.htm, photos of a production of the adding machine. Richard Rogers. npr.org/programs/specials/rr100/timeline.html, A Rogers timeline, from NPR. npr.org/programs/specials/rr100/music.html, Rogers Song Archive, NPR. npr.org/programs/specials/rr100/npraudio.html, NPR Stories on Rogers, a wealth of resources. npr.org/programs/specials/rr100/bio.html, NPR Centennial. Tribute to Rogers. Harvey Schmidt/Tom Jones. thefontistics.com, the Fontistics official website. tolkienbroadway.com/spot/Jones-Schmidt1.html, interview by Nancy Rosati. Stephen Schwartz. musicalchwarts.com/newsletter.htm, Stephen Schwartz official site, good resource. stephenchwarts.com, Stephen Schwartz homepage, another great website. musicalchwarts.com/pippin.htm, Pippin page. Sam Shepard. departments.bucknell.edu/theater_dance/shepherd/shepherd.html, Gary Grant's Bucknell U site, very thorough, especially in listings of plays, films, research sources, etc. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc41.html, short biography. csustan.edu/english/ruben/pal/chap8/shepherd.html, a Sam Shepard bibliography. crossroads.virginia.edu/tilde-ma95/blackbrn/toc.html, portrait of the artist, Sam Shepard and the Anxiety of Identity, a master's thesis presented to the faculty of the University of Virginia on May 1, 1996. By John Blackburn. Neil Simon. msu.edu/tilde-pelosk1/Neil Simon, unofficial homepage. tsa.si.edu/tapes/neilsimon.htm, Neil Simon interview via real audio. Stephen Sondheim. Sondheim.com, Stephen Sondheim stage, lots of resources. Sondheimreview.com, the Sondheim Review, great journal and online resource, includes as well a comprehensive collection of links. Sondheim.org, Stephen Sondheim Society based in Britain. pbs.org/kqed/demonbarber/index.html, Sweeney Todd on PBS, very good and comprehensive resource. Sophocles. mirror.org/books/gb.sophocles.html, Sophocles playtexts, great collection of downloadable playtexts. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc1.htm, short Sophocles bio. temple.edu/classics/oedipus.html, study guide for Oedipus by Robin Mitchell Boyesk. depthome.brooklyn.cuny.edu/classics/dunkel/study guide/oedipus.htm, study guide for Oedipus by Roger Dunkel. temple.edu/classics/antigone.html, study guide for Antigone by Robin Mitchell Boyesk. depthome.brooklyn.cuny.edu/classics/dunkel/study guide/antigone.htm, study guide for Antigone by Roger Dunkel. Strindberg. extrapre.com/strindberg.html, Strindberg. Tom Stoppard. curtainup.com/stoppard.html, curtainup resource. Suzuki. rfdesigns.org/clitem.htm, photos of the North American premiere of Suzuki's Clitem Nistra. J.M. Singh. online-literature.com/sing, literature net bio. theatrehistory.com/irish/sing001.html, theatrehistory.com. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/John_Millington_Sing, Wikipedia. Article. Sophie Treadwell. u.arizona.edu/ic/mcbride/ws200/mex-cox.html, basic bio and story of Treadwell and Panko Villa. Ivan Sergeyevich Turgenev. kirjasto.sci.fi/turgenev.htm, biographical site and selective bibliography. Turgenev.ru, Russian language Turgenev site. Vogel, Paula. bedfordsTmartins.com/litlinks/drama/vogel.htm, Paula Vogel links. bostonphoenix.com/archive/theater/98/05/14/Paula_Vogel.html, article on how I learned to drive. pbs.org/newshour/bb/entertainment/jan-june 98/play_4-16.html, pbs interview with Vogel. Voltaire. Visit voltaire.com/links.htm, Voltaire residence, lots of resources. Andrew Lloyd Webber. serve.com/dougmac, lloydwebber.net, the Andrew Lloyd Webber online magazine. reallyuseful.com, the Really Useful Company, official page maintained by Webber's production company. Kurt Weil. kwf.org/welcome.html, Kurt Weil, homepage. Thornton Niven Wilder. thornton-wilder.com, Thornton Niven Wilder website, comprehensive, site. Tennessee Williams. olemis.edu/departments/english/ms-writers/dir/Williams_Tennessee, Mississippi writers page resource. imagi-nation.com/moonstruck/clsc9w1.html, streetcar named Desire study guide. gradesover.com/classic notes/titles/menagerie, classic notes study guide to the Glass Menagerie. sparnots.com/lit/menagerie/context.html, Sparnots guide to the Glass Menagerie. pbs.org/wnet/American Masters/database/Williams_t.html, pbs American Masters Tennessee Williams page. npr.org/programs/stories/9905228.stories.html, rare recording of Tennessee Williams speaking, from NPR. columbia.edu/cu/libraries/individuals/rare/guides/Williams, Tennessee Williams Archives at Columbia University in Missouri. August Wilson. post-gazette.com/magazine/199912116 timeline9.asp, a timeline from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Meredith Wilson. dogresearch.com/wilson/wilson.htm, brief bio. musicappreciation.suite101.com/article.cfm/Meredith Wilson bio, findagrave.com/cgi-bin/fg.cgi ?page =grand grid =5218, grave. Site photos. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Meredith_Wilson, Wikipedia bio. endresnet.com/mmwilson.html, fan site. Robert Wilson. robertilson.com, Robert Wilson.